Wow, I think that could be a Russian munition box with, yeah, that's where they had 2 huge artillery shells. Run, Eagle Eyes, they're coming! Run, 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 run! Want to see something really crazy? Look at that. See, another beautiful square. It's an underground bunker. This is the view from the hillside here. And that is the direction that the aircraft came in. That's half a piece of a Soviet artillery shell. Down. Check the camera. See inside that you have the drone.
Why did you do that?
What the No, you gotta be killing me. Oh yes, that's what it's all about. Welcome to the History Hunter. Everything here is about history. We share with you. We do the research. We travel, go out and find history and share history with you in a very special way. And on our channel, you can find hundreds of explorers, and I think you're going to enjoy what you see. So they built a wall here, then suddenly, boom, you can see most definitely a fighting position. On our explorers, we discover and find quite a lot of artifacts, and today is the day that we give back to you. Today is Supported Day. We're going to show you some snippets of what's been going on. We just finished the incredible German Eastern Front trip, but we actually done more as well. That is thanks to you, so why don't we start? And then suddenly, oh my goodness, this is almost too good to be true. This is that an MP40 magazine?
Like this?
It's actually I think it's an MP40 magazine.
Nice.
Yes, every time we do go out, it's thanks to all of you kind people who are watching, subscribing, commenting, just being here. And if you're one of those who watch our videos in full and don't skip, believe me, you're actually helping us tremendously. And if you watch more of our videos, you know, smiley, thanks for that. But we also have your great team of Patreon team members, and these are the guys and girls who helps us to really get out there. And I will put a link in the video description here where it says more. So you want to figure out how to become a Patreon team member. There are special perks for your eyes only videos, project videos, behind scenes, travel vlogs, all of that. But all of what you see here will be passed on to our supporters today. So first, I want to say a massive thank you to some of our team members. We have some officers. I want to say thank you to Tom, Cynthia, Paul, Civil Defense, Stephen, Welsh Boy, Robert, Alan, and Kyle. Thank you so much for being in there for us. You are our very, very, very nice officers. Then we have some 3-star generals that's been with us for quite some time. Alfred, Daniel, William, and Nick, thank you for being in there for us. This is our way to show a little extra appreciation to all of you kind people on our Patreon team. Also, our 4-star generals, thank you, Daniel, Rob, Matt, and Oma. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in there. 5-star generals, Michael and Emil, again, thank you. And we have a special wall of honor for people who's done very special things for us during the years. Thank you, Maddie, Roy, Jess, Vintage Speedworks, and Laura. And these lists will be updated as we go along, of course. But that is the result, as you saw. You guys and girls, you send us out to do this. It's not.
Find the light and that.
Yeah?
And then turn your light.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That is so cool. How did you observe that, Eagle Eyes? You're so good. Yeah, but look, we can do this one, okay? 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, I'm so loving this. Due to the fact that we had this fantastic Eastern Front road trip that you made possible, we did that in the end of March, beginning of April. We had to postpone the March edition of the supporter video, so we're going to do that combined with April, and well, that's it. So we're going to start off by passing on to the supporters this little beautiful thing here. It's a German WW2 Kriegsmarine theme shadow box, and that is actually a original German Kriegsmarine button found by Eagle Eyes, my son. So that is very, very special. So we want to say thank you for becoming a new patron team member. I want to say thank you to Gemma, Colleen, Robert, Craig, Leonard, Lenny, Jim, Leonard again, Dale, and Monica. You all decided to become a patron team member, and you now have access to all the perks that I've just told you about. Every month I do something special for one of you. I want to say welcome to the team, and that's going to be to you, Colleen. Thank you, and welcome to the team. And together we will all share history in a very special way. So we do appreciate each and every one of you coming on to the team. As I said, this is where you find it. And believe it or not, you are helping us out to do exactly this. I just saw one of these entrances here in this last one. And most definitely has a feature that the other ones doesn't have. Oh yeah, this is like a more advanced version with a bomb-proof room or something. All right, Eagle Eyes is doing some testing. Let's check out the grabber. Ooh, yep, and then some LEDs. It has got it all. Yes, believe me, we are doing explores and adventures left and right. Let's pass on to you some more. Tim, you are now the proud owner of a very special Third Reich daily life little shadow box. This is a genuine cigarette card that the soldiers used to collect and actually trade in between themselves. And I've even seen photos of the soldiers doing that in the trenches of the war. So that is pretty cool. This is a Master K98 little thing found on the Eastern Front. And you, David, are now the proud future keeper of that. And I do take pride in making these together with especially Eagle Eyes, my son, because we enjoy going out and do this. What is going on here? Just want to do something here. I promised I'll put something into context here because one of you guys, Muttley, you are doing things for us that we can never pay back. You are giving us donations that are out of this world, and the only thing we can do is to say thank you. But I promised I would put this little piece of history that Eagle Eyes found into context, and we did. This is the German WW2 cap badge that Eagle Eyes found on the German munition storage area, and now we finally completed it. And it's a beautiful example of what we find out there. And of course, we'll pass that on to you, Muttley, because I don't know what to say. Your donations are out of this world. But also, at the same time, I want to say, people like you actually keep us out there. It is important for us to be out there, to share history and present it to you so you can understand more of it. And in that way, we can fulfill also our motto, history is everywhere. And we don't collect anything, we pass everything on to you. And that beautiful German WW2 cap badge there will stay for you for a very long time. And in that way, you are actually also historical. And that's what I said on our Eastern Front road trip. I said, I'll bring something out there into the fields so I can make each and every one of you historical. Let me show you, give me a second here. All of you on that list did something very special for us before the Eastern Front trip. We have this little super thanks feature here. That is your possibility to help us out to get some fuel into the gas tank, go out and do what you see we do. So I promised I will bring each and every one of you who did these special donations to us to the Eastern Front road trip, and in absolutely every episode I'll have this out, and I've taken you to the locations. I bring each and every one of you to the location, And I actually show this in each and every segment that you're going to see from the Eastern Front as our appreciation of what you have done to us. So in that way, you are actually now historical because you are out there on these specific locations. And you can see that in every episode that's going to come out. And there's going to be a lot from the Eastern Front road trip, believe me. But that is what we do. We try to give back as much as we can. And especially from our heart, deep down there, Matley, thank you for your very, very kind support, enabling us to go out and do just this. Even at farmhouses, you can see the ferocious fighting. Every one of these are holes from a Red's army soldier firing at this direction. Was there a German soldier firing from this window? I couldn't tell you, but you can see that there are numerous holes with smaller caliber guns fired. I'm gonna fill you in a little bit later in this video about the Eastern Front road trip, because amazing things happen on that journey, and you're going to see that we are going to present to you more than 25 explorers that we managed to do from this trip, and that is thanks to you, of course. All right, let's pass some more on to you great people. This is something really interesting. It's a not issued German World War II boot iron spear that was supposed to be on a German boot that was in a stockpile, and after the war, it was just forgotten, and so many years after, older elderly gentleman actually gave it to me, so I have some of this, and these are fantastic because they've never been used, but they were produced for the German soldiers. So, Chris, thank you. You helped us out on the Eastern Front trip. Thank you for doing that. Hope you enjoyed that beautiful little piece of history. All right, a Luftwaffe Junkers Ju-52 piece. Absolutely, genuinely 100% original. Anthony, thank you for your absolutely incredible support. It is greatly appreciated, and we hope that you have healed up well after your little surgery. And from the bottom of our heart, thank you for helping us out to go out and find history and share history. This is beautiful. This is a German World War II barrack life themed shadow box. You can see this is actually a genuine German World War II toothbrush. It's one of the things that just had to be there because the German soldiers, they're human beings, or German soldiers were human beings just like the American soldiers or the British or the Italians or French, whatever. So this is what was actually around them. A little piece of a glass bottle there and a button. And that is especially pieces from the barrack, which were the soldiers home away from home. So Robert, thank you for your very, very kind support. And if I don't have it already for all of you, please send me your address so I can ship this off as soon as possible, because I'm going to do something next month as well. So I want to get these out within the first 10 days of April, so we can kind of get to be finished with that. But we did more, didn't we? Let's have a look at that. See here, even more. This is the roof part. And you can see the size of it here. Don't climb up there, you guys. Look at the size of these things. Be careful. I know there is something special on there. I'm going to check it out. Wow, it's completely gone. Let's pass on to you another one. German World War II Luftwaffe munition crate. That is from one of our earlier journeys where we actually managed to see a very special German Luftwaffe barrack in the middle of a forest. And inside that barrack there were several of these. And these are actually the handles for the munition crate boxes that was in the area. And I want to say thank you, Richard, for helping us out to go out and find this history. Because it's people like you that helps us to find places like this. So much variation in the buildings. No, there's a bathroom there. It cannot be a train station. Indeed, every month some of you decide to help us out with a little donation on PayPal, and that's the address for that. And every month a lot of you do that, and we are so appreciative for that. But we also give back to you guys. So this month we have a couple of features here. We have this thing here, which is a lid that me and Eagle Eyes found on an incredible German WW2 88mm gun position, which is absolutely stunning, and we're actually going to go back there this summer. But this lid here was once a piece of the equipment of the German flak crews. It's actually one of the lids there, and you can see that it's the lid that holds the shells inside the this wooden cog, which you can see there. So it's been restored by me and Eagle Eyes, and we tried to replicate the circles like this. It's a wonderful thing. So we have this little image here, or these two images here, and this piece you can put that on a beautiful display. So that's one of the pieces that we're going to pass on to some of the donators today, because what I do, I choose the 2 highest donations and I pass this on to you. So this is a German S-mine, and a very beautiful supporter that we have, Roy. He is one of the Wall of Honor members. He has 3D printed this little example for us, so we can actually tell you what an S-mine looked like. This is the detonator. This is the 1-to-1 definite size that what it had. And what we did, we created one of these beautiful small things. It's a couple of pieces. This little thing here could have been attached like that, and you could have had a little detonator coming out from there, or even on the top. So that's what we call a little Christmas tree of the detonators. And also this thing here is a genuine detonator that used to be on top of one of these mines, and so cool to see that right there. All right, so let's figure out what happened in April and March. These are the kind people who decided to help us out with some donations, and we're going to do some special giveaways also in this lineup here, and you're going to see that come now. I want to say a massive thank you to the following people who did donations on the PayPal, and also some very substantial, and I'm going to get back to that right away now. Thank you, Jim, Richard, Tim, Laura, Donald, Robert, William, Larry, David, Anthony, Chris, John, Robert, and David. You are the guys and girls who helped us to get out to the Eastern Front, amongst other projects. And the least thing we can do is to give something special back. But we have a couple of other surprises as well, so we're going to take that. But first, let's see who we want to bring some special thanks to. Well, we're going to do that to Jim, Donald, John, and Laura. So, this thing here, that is now yours, Donald. Thank you for your very, very kind support. And these pieces was found by me and Eagle Eyes. Eagle Eyes made this thing, he painted this, he printed this, he glued it on, and we actually tried to make these pieces as nice as we can. And now they're yours to be the future keeper of, and we're very proud of that. Also, thank you, John. These are now yours. Thank you so much for your very, very, very kind support. It is so greatly appreciated. But we have a couple of small surprises here, so let me find them. Sometimes we find very special details out there that we know we were never going to find again. And who can forget this thing here? This is a Sherman tank, and the Soviets got those from the Americans. And on the Eastern Front trip, we found this very special light here that we have now proven to be from a Sherman tank. This blackout light here is actually one of these, and for us it was very important to see if we can actually prove that there were this American equipment on the Eastern Front east of Berlin. could it ever be possible to find something? And we did, and that's why we just want to let it be like this, in this totally unrestored condition, because then it's in a way closer to history. And thank you, Jim. This is not much, but we'll do more later. But this is our way to say thank you for your absolutely incredible donation that really helped me as a father to make sure that we can actually go out and do this trip to the Eastern Front. And sometimes your timing with the donations are so impeccable that I don't want to say anything more, but it really came at the right point or the right time at the right occasion. So thank you so much for that. And then Laura, you are incredible because you have helped us out so very much. And I was thinking, what could be more appropriate for a lady than for us to find something as unique as this thing here. This thing here has a very special story from a very special location that me and Eagle Eyes did in the winter road trip that you helped us out to go to. But of course, you also helped us to go to the Eastern Front. But this is a symbol of our appreciation to a fantastic lady named Laura. And it's a heart-shaped bottle. And I don't know, somehow you're attached to our hearts, our hearts, because the kindness you've given us. So we thought that was so special that we wanted you to be the future keeper of that. And I will share personally a very special story around this location, and I'm going to make a special video only for you regarding that. So that is yours. So there you go. This is so much fun. I just love to be able to pass on to you what you give to us, and in at least this small manner here, you will be the future keeper of something very special. But now let's see what we have up for grabs for next month's PayPal donations. These here, they are the original Luftwaffe barracks. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Watch the videos in full, watch and comment, and don't skip, and we will be able to go out and find and share even more. And I can tell you that some of the locations that we're going to share with you from the Eastern Front, and also some other locations that we just bumped into, you're going to be very happy when you see that. All right, so this is some of the small little historical pieces that we're going to share with you who do the donations to the PayPal next month. This is pretty special. This is something that my son Eagle Eyes found, and it's amazing. This thing is a bakelite drinking cup from a German WW2 canteen, and the very special thing is that it's complete, in absolute complete order. It's got some stains, but that's just authentic, and it's marked 1941 GFC. That's the producer code. And once upon a time, this belonged to a German soldier, and it came off his canteen, and now it's here. And it's a pretty astonishing thing, because these are very often just broken and cracked and destroyed. So for me, that is a very special thing. And Eagle Eyes did the plate and all of this, and he even cleaned that himself. So I'm very proud of him. Also, the last one of these, the 88mm artillery shell lids, that's going to be up for grabs, the absolutely very last. And we're gonna make something special for a couple more of you. These are something really unique. These are original, genuine Pioneer Service money belt. They were issued for the troops to go on the D-Day invasion, and it was for giving the soldiers the opportunity to have different kinds of currencies inside these pockets here. So they got to have like French money and German money or whoever, Italian money in here. And these are from a stockpile that I actually got hold of. And what is so cool is that they are 100% original, not used. It's never been given to a soldier. It's been stockpiled all the way since 1945. So 2 of these, they are like in very good leather on the back, these pockets, and I just find them very, very interesting. And the instruction is actually there. So be our guest if you feel that you like to support us, to help us out to get out there and do more. Well, this is your chance to have some very special pieces. Yes, the Eastern Front road trip was 100% success. First, thank you all for making that happen. Thank you each and every one of you who did do this before we left and now or in the future. Thank you all for your kind support and donations on the Super Thanks feature, PayPal, becoming a Patreon team member. It was an absolute 100% success. We are going to be able to create more than 25 videos for you to enjoy, and we have already put out some for you to see. And it's going to be about mostly German World War II activity and on the Eastern Front, but also some very special Cold War things. It's going to be from the trenches and the bunkers, in the forest, in the buildings, in the underground. It's going to be Luftwaffe, Kriegsmarine here, the German army. It's even going to be something really, really special that we discovered. Atomic World War II, I've said, well, you just have to wait for that, because we found one of the most amazing locations that we ever come across. And also nuclear post-war bunkers underground with 3-meter thick walls. Yeah, we found it, and etc, etc. I can just tell you that you're gonna enjoy scenes like this. 3, 2, 1. It's an underground bunker. Oh wow, that was scary. And if that wasn't enough, well, what about this then? Most of the plans and written material and all of that concerned this position, location, it was never accessible for anyone. That's why there are almost no physical evidence or equipment or written material that we can lean on to really figure out what they did. Or maybe you would like something like this. Very special little thing here. See here? This tree has come kind of loose, and in the root here, that's a gas mask ring. I'm just teasing you. It's gonna come, but thank you all for enabling us to go out and do that, because it's so greatly appreciated. Indeed, and from the Eastern Front, there's going to be a lot of special things coming up. Like this thing here is an Illusion Sturmovik cartridge found where the Germans were hammered by the Red Army, and we found something absolutely spectacular in the ground there, and you're going to see that. Also, you saw we found this Sherman tank piece. Well, that's going to be passed on to one of you later as well today. This is a very special location. We found a spot where the German SS had a German World War II machine gun position, and yes, there are pieces from that. And believe it or not, that is actually a little piece from a Sturmgewehr 44 SCG, and that is also going to be passed on to you. That's because we give back to all of you who help us to go out and find history and share history in a very special way, and we do that over and over and over again. And the only reason for that is people like you kind Patreon team members, but of course also to all of you who watch, subscribe, comment. It's so greatly appreciated. So what is going on here then? Well, sometimes we do come across explorers which just changes your life, and last summer we did. Take a look at this. I do see an object here, right there, that could look like ceramics. So I'm gonna see if I can positioning myself to get that down. Grab, grab, grab. Come on, get it, get it, get it. What is that? Is that ceramics? Wow. We got it. Is that a piece from... This is just a tiny little reminder for us that, yes, there are some absolutely spectacular things going on out there. And that discovery that we did last year, we're gonna continue to work on that this summer here. And this is just a tiny little segment for me to say that for all those who think that history has been fully kind of discovered already, no, it has not, because this is the proof of that. And we're gonna follow up and do something really spectacular if everything goes right this summer, because we're gonna spend 4 days at a location with 2 underwater ROVs. And if we are lucky, we're gonna be able to present a story that you've never ever seen before. And it's actually regarding one of the most incredible famous battleships of the whole World War II. So stay tuned and keep supporting us. And in the end, who knows, you might end up being the future keeper of a very, very special and historical artifact, because we have set ourselves the goal to bring up at least 30 to 40 pieces from this specific location, and they will all be passed on to our supporters. I don't believe my own eyes here. There's actually a huge bottle right there. Oh my God, come on, get that thing. Believe me, we work hard for this, and we are going to present to you a story that you've never ever seen before, and most likely never will. I want to say a quick thank you to some of you who watch our videos a lot. You watch more of our videos, and we do take notice. So I want to say thank you to Mark, Stephanie, Bolt Lion, Charles, and Snowman. Thank you for being in there for us. It is greatly appreciated. All right, that was so much fun. I was looking so much forward for this because we had to postpone the last month because we were traveling, but I am so happy and excited for what we did here today and what the future gonna bring. And before I forget it, please remember to send me your address so I can ship this off as soon as possible, because I have so much to do. As I said, the German Eastern Front road trip was fantastic, but for me it was very tough. I actually had to have a full week of recovery when I got back, because I got an infection in my foot because we walked so much. And Eagle Eyes, thumbs up for that wild horse. He is crazy strong, but I had to carry so much gear all the time, and well, I'm almost collapsed in the end, but all is well now. I'm happy for that, and thank you again everybody for your incredible support. All right, hope you enjoyed this. We will be back later, so stay safe, and you can definitely look forward to some very exciting adventures from the Eastern Front road trip coming up very soon. Thank you all for watching, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Remember the super thanks feature here. That is your way to help us out to get some gasoline into the fuel tank. Blah blah. Watch the videos in full length, don't skip. Thank you, see you later, and bye bye.